I think more music, like Dylan and Ricky Lee Jones and Leonard Cohen, in some ways, than the Talking Heads. But I can't. I had a really good friend in Tony Hoagland when I met him, and I loved his work, and we became really good, like people for each other. Not only were we able to have a friendship where it was, equal standing, but he was also a mentor, but, never a dogmatic kind of mentor. He was a friend and a kind, humorous mentor to me. And I think I learned the most about poetry. I mean, I know I did, and writing and my own work and what I was doing, because he could just, he could see me, and he saw me, and he could see what I was doing, and he got it. And even if it wasn't perfect or even very good, he could comment and make me understand, how I could make it good. And working like that for many, many years with him completely changed me. And the practice for me is a really slow practice. And it's really, like I already said, about being incredibly intimate with what I'm experiencing in my world outside, in the, greater wild world, in my home, in my yard, and using observation as a main tool, and then slowly building to understand what I have, what I've created emotionally, and opening it up, and then just kind of keep opening it up to understand what my abstractions are. Like an abstraction, like love, hate, what does that mean? To people use those words all the time, and it's just, we generally understand what they mean, but what do they mean to the individual, the artist who's using them? And I always work with, when I have students, with abstractions in that way, to use an abstraction to make a specificity. So to say, well, okay, let's not use love. Let's see exactly what this means here and what you're trying to say or what you're seeing, and then write that out. So we fill out our abstraction, and that's something that I like looking at now, and locating them in my own work. But I think I have less of them now than I used to. So let's see. But for me, it's also finally then ending up with something that is malleable, and then working with that, which could take years. I mean, the poem, that poem that I'm going to read to you, that I wrote about my experience at Birkenau. Well, that's the core of that poem. It took me over 4 years to complete and then send out, and it got published pretty quickly. But that's how I work, and I love that process.